Welcome to CSL TV. Hold on, one second, you guys. All right. Welcome to CSL TV. And I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day now. In the Midwest, we get some beautiful ass weather, so I can't complain. But we about to get into some disturbing news about the news, which you guys already know how the news go. Subscribe to the channel. You'll be helping me out by doing a good deed, and it's free. Like and comment down below what made you watch CSL TV, because the feedback helped me create content to you guys in many different ways. Now, this is just a review, a reaction channel, as well as an information channel. And I hope all you beautiful people be safe out there while we are dealing with some crazy shit that's going on in the world of people being impatient, mad, and all this other negative shit. I ain't gonna make this intro too long, so let's get it.
This story out of Washington, D.C. is disturbing. On Monday, a woman was riding a bus to pick up her diabetes medication. While on board, a group of teens was using foul language, and she asked them to stop. They did not like that, and what you're about to see may be hard to watch. Teens begin to shout at the woman to leave, until the bus comes to a stop and the door opens. That's when multiple people attack the woman, grabbing and pushing her, throwing things at her, and shoving her to the ground. The woman resists being thrown off the bus as the teens continue to assault her until they eject her from the bus doors and leave her stranded on the sidewalk. Fortunately, the 42-year-old woman wasn't seriously injured, but she's outraged by the fact that the bus driver didn't intervene.
The bus driver made no attempts to stop the bus. He didn't alert local authorities or anything to my defense.
The DC Metro bus says they've punished the driver for not following safety protocols, but no arrests have been made in the attack.
Now, in this situation, the motherfucking bus driver should have did him or her or whoever the fuck they is, she did their goddamn job and kicked them teens off instead of letting them harass this beautiful young lady right here. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact, he know goddamn well they was being very disrespectful, and you know, maybe if they was raised by her, they'd have a much cleaner presence instead of how it was tainted when she asked them to please keep it down. Now, some people can't deal with all that cursing because they soul is so clean or whatever they feel, and them swear words, depending on how critical and bad it get, it can be very, very traumatizing. So, y'all, we about to get into this disturbing interrogation of a babysitter. It's sad to know that people would do some stupid shit really, I can't say for dumb. People do stupid shit for a dumb reason, and there's no way a kid should get hurt the way these kids be getting hurt. So we about to hear this confession of a babysitter and how she murdered a little baby.
I don't know.
8:20.
Are you serious?
1 hour and 18 minutes later.
That was bad.
That is bad. When she walked in the door to the time she fell, that's the time frame that there's no doubt it absolutely happened during this time. And the only person that was there was a couple of kids and you.
Yeah.
Traumatic brain injury. Traumatic. What accident caused this?
I was thinking to myself, there's no way that just falling on that concrete floor made her, this has been going on. I don't understand.
Have you seen her come to the house with bruises on her face?
Yeah.
Before the accident yesterday?
Yes.
So she had bruises on her face this week?
Yeah. No, I want to call my lawyer. I'm completely, honestly telling the truth. I wouldn't lie to anybody. Yeah.
I have a couple questions I want to ask you.
Sure.
When do you think that 911 call was placed?
I don't know.
8:20.
Are you serious?
1 hour and 18 minutes later.
That was bad.
That is bad.
I wouldn't lie. I just don't
All right, hang tight.
Okay. What she was doing, and I can show you how she was running like this, and it looked back and went like that. Literally.
Did she slide?
No, it was just bam, bam.
So all these small little bruises, the ones on the chin,
Yes, I know about those right there.
and the neck.
Yep. Yep, that's all
of
this.
them that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I hit down, yeah, I'm like, well, first I said, Hannah, are you okay? Get up. I thought maybe she like tripped over her pants or something. And I'm like, are you okay? What's up? And she was like not saying anything to me. And so I picked her up and I'm like, Hannah, I probably shook her, like, are you okay? And I was holding her, like, Hannah, are you okay? Is there something wrong with Hannah? She's not waking up. I don't know what happened. She just walked in the door and collapsed.
All I can say is how she explained this story and her confession, that shit sounds so goddamn fake as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how she explaining how the whole ordeal worked and how it went. You know damn well you did that shit, lady, because your story sound fabricated, fake, phony, all that shit. Motherfucking goddamn PG-13 storytelling ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sound like to me. That she just making shit as she go. And it just don't sound right.
After Dad dropped her off, injured this kid to the point where she's unconscious. When she walked in the door to the time she fell, that's the time frame that there's no doubt, it absolutely happened during this time. And the only person that was there was a couple of kids and you.
Yeah. I did not do anything to her.
But something caused her to collapse. She didn't just collapse.
Traumatic brain injury.
That's what it says.
Traumatic. What accident caused this?
She fell on the door and hit the concrete step.
When?
Thursday morning. I opened up the door, she was coming through, and she slipped on that concrete step in the metal part. She hit the metal part on her eye. And she stood up and looked up at me and did say, I want a donut and couch, and then collapsed.
We appreciate you being honest.
Because when he got underneath my foot and we both fell. She smacked her face on that concrete step, and I hit the door. I didn't do that. I don't know.
Okay.
I really didn't do that. I don't know.
How does this happen?
I slapped her upside the head.
With what?
My hand.
Open, closed?
Yeah, open.
What caused that?
Well, she took all the ketchup out and squirted it into the toilet while I wasn't looking. Put her on the body because I think she had to go pee anyway. I said, Hannah, you can't do the ketchup. And I just slapped her upside the head and went like that.
Close.
Yeah, like that.
How many times? Don't say once.
Yeah.
Because it could slip, bruise?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can definitely tell they was like just listening to her, letting her talk, go on and shit about whatever, because they don't believe shit she motherfucking got, you know what I'm saying? And a 3-year-old, how could you come to doing some shit like that to a 3-year-old? It doesn't make sense, you know? And it's sad to see that these little kids like this that be in the hands of these monsters and that do the shit that they do, you know what I'm saying? They can't even fucking be a kid, like, damn. They did not ask to be in this world, and you up here doing all this dumbass terrorist shit. It's good they stroked her ass is what I'm trying to say. So we about to get into a very, very disturbing call of this beautiful lady named Samantha Parker. Now, her slime ass husband did some slime ass shit, and as y'all can see, he put her in the freezer. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. We're just gonna listen to this disturbing 911 call. Because if you put her in the freezer, I mean, goddamn, what the fuck? How did she let you do this? That's like I reported a story about this lady who put her motherfucking boyfriend in a goddamn suitcase. And I'm wondering, how the fuck you get crammed in a suitcase? But if you haven't, subscribe. It's free. It helps me. Thank y'all.
Shot my wife in the temple of her head. I thought I killed her. And I put her in the freezer.
At around 2:45 a.m. on Friday, November 7th, a Tennessee man, later identified as Joseph Parker, called 911, claiming to have murdered his wife with a .38 caliber handgun on their 12th wedding anniversary. In the chilling 911 tape, in a soft, matter-of-fact voice, Joseph thoroughly describes his gruesome crime to the emergency operator.
And y'all hear this shit? Dude on the phone talking about what the fuck he did, casually talking about the shit like it's normal. How he describing what he did. He shot her in the temple, put her in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really suffering from something. And mental health is probably one of the issues, but you got a lot more going on. You guys been married for 12 years. 12 years. Don't know if they were beautiful 12 years or what kind of 12 years you've been through, but I do know his ass is sitting down for a very long time. And just to call and tell, it's a good thing it didn't go on for months and months, because we have seen situations where these type of situations, these murders, these bodies be gone for months and months until somebody who loved them, looking for them, tried to discover them and find the unthinkable happen to them. But let's go into the rest of this video.
All right, this is what happened. I've been married 12 years. On the 4th, which would have been 2 nights ago at 4 a.m., I shot my wife in the temple of her head. I thought I killed her. And I put her in the freezer out in the garage. Well, I checked on her tonight, and she's not dead. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head, and to get her body moved around in there, I think I broke her wrist. She was frozen from being in the thing. She's been in this thing 48 hours now. There's no prank call. I need somebody to get out there and help her. I've cleared the premises. I've got away. I'm not going to be there. But I promise you this is a legit call, and I need somebody to get out there and help her, because I still love her. It's hard to believe that after that, but I need to get somebody out there to help her.
Okay, what happened that caused you to do that?
It's a long story. Don't want to get into it. Just want to get into getting somebody out there to help her. I left the front door open. I left all the lights on in the house, so it would be kind of easy to spot. It's the last house on the right. But I left the front door open, and she's in the garage. You go through the kitchen to get into the garage, and you'll see her once you get in the garage. And she's a mess. She can't talk. I could get her to blink. Blink once means yes. Blink twice means no. And so I told her, I'm going to go around the road 10, 15 miles. I'm going to call 911 and get you some help out here. I thought she'd been dead 2 days. And when I checked on her, she was still alive. She's been frozen for 2 days. She's frozen solid. It's amazing she's still alive. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head. I shot her with a .38 caliber handgun, and there's a big hole in the temple of her head. I didn't see an exit wound.
What is her name?
Samantha Parker.
She a white female?
Yes.
How old is she?
43 years old.
And how long ago did you leave there?
An hour ago.
And that's the last time you saw her?
Yes, that's the last time I saw her.
And she was still in the garage?
Yes, she's still in the garage. I made her as comfortable as I could make her. She tried to drink a little water. She's in bad shape. Get somebody out there to help her.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Joe. I'll just leave it at that. Don't want to get arrested tonight and all that. So we don't have a history of domestic disputes. We've never had to call police or nothing. We just had a real bad night a couple nights ago. I love her. I still love her. I've loved her every day I've been married to her. She's had a rough stretch here. telling him she's still alive, and now I want to get her somebody to help her that knows what they're doing.
When police officers arrived at the address on Clydesdale Lane, they discovered the partially dismembered body of Samantha Parker stuffed inside a freezer in the garage. Parker fled the scene before the authorities could arrive. The killer said he had been married to his 43-year-old wife for 12 years, and they had never had any domestic problems in the past. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation pursued Parker, U.S. Marshal Service, and local police officials from Tennessee and Kentucky at about 3:20 p.m. Friday. State troopers managed to get behind the suspect on the run on Interstate 65 North. However, he didn't want to be taken alive. Parker pulled out his gun and shot himself when he came to a traffic stop near mile marker 12 on Interstate 65 in Kentucky.
Yeah, his dumb ass tried to take off after you called the authorities and told them folks what your stupid ass done did, and now you up here trying to run, and he didn't even get that far. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy it wasn't one of them situations where motherfucker person be missing and shit, you know, for months and months and years, and they don't even know what happened, you know what I'm saying? And then he put her in the freezer. Why would you shoot somebody and put them in the freezer, say you gave her water, you did all this shit? Boy, you fucked in the head. You was mentally fucked in the head on all fucking, you know what I'm saying, like everywhere. Truly fucked in the head. Ain't no way in the hell. And then he just casually talking about what he did. Like it just a normal shit, normal conversation. Ain't shit normal about that. And it's a good thing you is where you at, cause that is so fucked up.